So have you only got 10 minutes? Well, don't worry, because I've put together a 10-minute workout. Everything's based on tens. So we've got 10 exercises, 10 of each exercise. And as I say, it should take 10 minutes. So if you've got a bit of space, maybe a mat for the floor work, a drink of water on standby, and let's get cracking. And by the way, if you've not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so now. Tell your friends, get them to subscribe too, give the video a like, and maybe even put a lovely comment at the bottom. Okay, so I'm beginning with my feet hip width apart, toes pointing forwards, knees soft, tummy in, and we're going to take a reverse shoulder roll, raise the heels, raise the arms, and then lower the arms, lower the heels, landing with the knees soft. That's 1. 2. I'm making sure I'm breathing evenly and I've got my tummy muscles in. I think that's 4, isn't it? Try and go up vertically, not losing your balance and leaning forwards. Strengthening the ankle joint and the calf muscles. I think that's 8. And here comes the last one. Okay, that's exercise 1 done. Now straight into chair squats. Then I take a pelvic scoop, so push forward through the pubic bone, roll up through the spine and set the shoulders back and down. Try not to squeeze your bottom. So tummy in, sit down behind you, push forward through the pelvis, roll up the spine, set the shoulders back and down. That's 2. So I'm really using my tummy muscles here. 3. As I do my chair squat, I'm feeling the body weight go into my heels, not the balls of my feet, not my toes and knees. So you have to sit down behind you. I think that's 5. I'm trying to keep the back of my head in line with the spine. Trying not to squeeze the bottom too much as I come up, although it kind of happens naturally. And making sure I'm breathing evenly, or as evenly as I can. I'm bringing the heels together, knees and toes turned out, coming to the centre of my mat so I've got room either side. I'm going to go that way first. I'm going to step out, but keeping the inner leg straight, but that knee remains soft. Then I bring opposite hand to bent knee, other arm goes behind, and a little twist of the chest. I come back to centre, I go the other way. So bending the outer knee, the inner knee stays soft, but that leg stays straight. Turning towards the bent knee, turning the chest, bringing it back to centre. So that counts as 1, I'm afraid. Now, if you can go a bit further than the knee, go further towards the ankle. Always keep the tummy in. And always try and move smoothly. Keep breathing evenly. Control the move. Remember, you don't have to go right towards the inner ankle, you can just go to the knee. Stretching into the inner thigh. Keep those tummy muscles in. Okay, so from here I'm going to step into a wide stance. You go as wide as you feel comfortable, turning out those knees and toes. I'm going to bend one knee, keep the other one straight, and switch across to the other side. But on the straight leg, I'm going to lift the toes. So just keeping the heel down. We're counting these as practice ones, by the way. And I'm going to point both arms and the chest towards the straight leg about shoulder height. So that's 1. Keeping the tummy in. It's quite hard to balance. 2. Breathing through it. 3. 4. Whoa. 5. 6. Try not to lean forward. Try and keep your chest up. And finally, 10. Bringing it back to center, and I'm going to take some squats here. So bringing the arms up to the top in a kind of prayer position, keeping the knees and toes turned out, and then coming up into a balance, lifting my heels and tapping the fingers behind. That's 1. 2. Try and lift the arms as high as you can behind. Keep the tummy in. And squat as deeply as you can without rolling the knees inwards. I think this is 7. Breathe through it. And then I'm going to just lower the heels, and from here I'm going to rotate so both feet are pointing the same way. I'm going to lift the heel at the back and bending that back knee and pushing forward through the hip at the back. My chest is upright and my feet are hip width apart, and both toes, both feet are pointing forwards. Okay, so I'm going to come down by bending both knees into a split squat, bring the arms in front, and then I'm going to lift the back leg into a diagonal position, take the arms out wide, about shoulder height, and hold that balance for a second or two. Squeezing my bottom, going back into the split squat, that was 1 by the way, and lifting into the balance, 2. Let's keep going. 3, you can go deeper if you like. 4, breathing in, breathing out. 5, working the glutes on the back leg and working the thigh and hamstring on the front leg. I keep losing count. Remember to breathe. Back into the split squat, and then I'm just going to swivel round the other way. Heel off at the back, just pushing gently forward through that back hip, toes point in the same direction, feet about hip width, and we're going to drop down vertically, so don't lean forwards, bend both knees, and then we're going to push up into our balance, holding it for a few seconds for the first one, squeezing the bottom, leaning forwards diagonally, shoulders back, back into the split squat, and up into the balance. That's 2. Feet hip width. 3, tummy in. 4, 5, 6, challenging balance. You can go deeper if you want to. And the last one. Hold, back to your split squat and turn back. 4 more to do. So now it's time to bring it down to the mats. You can either do a box press up, so get yourself onto all fours, knees under hips, hands under shoulders, but slightly wider than your shoulders, with fingers pointing towards the top of a triangle, so that when you bend the elbows, they go outwards, lowering your chest towards the floor. So that would be a box press up. But don't shy away from it, don't take your body backwards, load the shoulders and the chest and the upper arms. If you want something a bit harder, keep your hands where they are, but walk your knees back until your bottom's flat. Feet are lifted, and you can adjust your hands if you feel you need to. So that's your 3/4 press up, and if you want a full press up, just tuck your toes and come onto your feet. Keep your knees soft, keep your tummy in and your bottom as flat as you can. Shoulders strong, neck relaxed. Are we ready? Breathing in to go down, breathing out to come up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's getting warm. 7. If it's too much, adjust your press up to an easy one or an easier one. 9. And 10. Next exercise then. So sitting down with your legs in front, fingers pointing more or less forwards, not backwards, And heel of hand under shoulders, strong shoulders, tummy muscles in, knees bent in a comfortable position. And you're just going to bend the elbows and rock backwards, using your stomach muscles to support you, and then pushing up into the heel of the hand, again using your tummy muscles to sit tall. So tricep dips. Don't let the elbows swing wide. Try and keep the elbows bending behind you. So breathing in to go down, breathing out to push up. That's your easier version. If you want to make it harder, lift your bottom and push your hips up even more if you can. So bend the elbows without shrugging into the shoulders and push up. If you want to make it harder still, you can straighten your legs. Let's try for 10. Breathing in, breathing out. Using the tummy. It's not like this, by the way. Keep your hips still. Try and keep your feet relaxed. Okay, so you'll probably want to shake out your wrists. So now we're going to lace the fingers, scoop the pelvis, like that, lean backwards a bit, relax your shoulders, relax your thighs, and we're just going to rotate like that. To make it harder, pause in the centre and bring your arms up to the top. To make it easier, support yourself with your hands, but don't push into them, they're just there for support. Don't shrug, and you'll just be rotating like that. So, are you ready? Here we go. So we have to go to each side for it to count as one. Try and turn your chest and breathe through it. Try and keep your upper body the same distance off the floor, so you're not moving it higher and lower. You're just rotating side to side. Try and get a lovely twist of the chest. Breathe through it. Feel your tummy and waist working. Try and relax your thighs. Keep breathing, a couple more rounds to go. If it goes to your back, use your hands to help you, support it with your hands, or just come up and rest. Okay, let's use the tummy to bring us up and stretch here. Final one. Just to work the back a little bit, feet and bottom and legs relaxed. Hands in the small of the back if you want the harder version, double salute. And we're just going to lift the chest, keep looking at the mat, and lower. Just 10 of those, keeping the shoulders back and down. Use your hands to support you if you need to. Breathing out to lift, breathing in to lower. 5 more to go. Try not to rush on the way down. Exhale, lift, keeping the neck relaxed. Inhale, lower. It's really hard not to squeeze your bottom, isn't it, when you lift? Okay, lovely. Right, are we ready? Pushing up, coming up into a cat stretch. Bringing the feet round the front. Leaning forwards over your legs, stretching the back of your legs, flex your feet, stretch the calf muscles. And then grab your toes and let your knees drop outwards, stretching into that ball and socket joint in your inner thighs here. Straighten the legs, see if you can lean forwards, keeping your knees soft, shoulders back. Just shuffling yourself onto your side, foot round the back, push forward through the hip to stretch into your hip and quads, the front of your thigh. Change sides. You can do these stretches for a little bit longer if you've got the time. And let's just sit comfortably, sit tall though, raise the arms, try and reach down your spine, scooping your elbows up without shrugging your shoulders to stretch your triceps. Stretch your chest, squeeze the shoulder blades together, pull your tummy in, sit tall, feel it here. And let's just bring the chin to the chest, turn and lift and breathe in, and as you exhale, roll across to the other side. Just making sure the neck isn't tense. Bring it back and we're done. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy that, please subscribe to my channel. I shall see you next time. Bye bye.